Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I am honored that you said yes. I'm honored that you took the time out of your amazing day to be here and support our community. So tell me who you are and tell me what you do in the world.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for inviting me to be here today. My name is Mauj Price. You can call me Mauj. What I do in the world, I do several things. I am a 9 to 5er by day. I'm an entrepreneur by night, child of God, number one, a mother, sister, daughter, and I'm here. One of my main purposes is to really encourage and uplift women and God's children into identity, wealth identity, prosperity, and things of that nature.
I love it. And guess what? You are so connected to this year's theme. It's your royal identity. And
Oh,
I think that this is an amazing kickoff to our conference. So October the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we are hosting our 13th annual She Experience held in sunny Southern Palmdale. So, but you mentioned identity and how it plays a part in who we are. Tell me about your identity. How did you land it? What is it about you and your identity?
my identity, in the past year, God has really opened my eyes into who I am as a child of God, the covenant that we have because of our Lord Jesus, and knowing that we have to step into not who the world's told us that we are, but aligning ourselves with who God says we are. And with that, when you look at the covenant that we have as children of God, we already have everything already belongs to us. And so we just need to move as children and know that yes, although things belong to us, we still have to go and get them. And in order to do that, we have to move different than how we feel and adopt the identity that God it tells us over and over through Jesus as our mentor of who we are. And so that's
Okay.
that's my
That gets
foundation.
me
So
that gets me excited to hear your foundation because myself, I'm not here to oppose any of my spiritual and religious beliefs, but I believe that without the connection with God, I'm absolutely nothing. I believe that with every core in me. And I heard you say a few things that stood out for me is understanding whose you are, right? Identifying that, right? Because there's the Bible, there's the belief, there's the religion, which we all know that there's different phases of that, right? And
yes.
being able to live a life and understanding my own identity, where I come from, my core beliefs. I was born royalty because I'm a child of God.
Yes.
So it's like my royal identity for me starts with spirituality. It
Yes.
does. And on my way in town, I was speaking with my daughter, one of my daughters, and we was talking about church. So she's found this church where she is and she's making some transitions. But I think for me, I always tell her, I said, I'm not a religious person, but I'm a spiritual person because I know everything I have, God has already given it to me. I just have to connect. I just have to tap into my royal identity. I was born royalty, for
Yes.
Pete's sakes. So
Yes.
tell me, at what point in your life did you understand that and identify as royalty?
You know, like I said, as I got in the word more over the past couple of years, I'm still uncovering my identity. It's a walk every day. Um, I would say as I started to get and study the word of God a little more and start to connect the dots and how I've walked in the past and how I've let things that have happened to me control kind of how I moved and my thoughts. So I would just say through meditation and understanding God's word more and more, I am still uncovering my identity. And what I mean by that is I know who God says that I am, but I still face doubts. I still face challenges day to day. I'm not perfect. And so when I find myself sad or falling off, I go back to kind of what God says I am, and I try to move in that identity of what God says I am. Even if I don't fully believe it at the time, I still walk in it. And then as I try to walk in it and face fears and face what people say I can't do, or face this social media that's that's presenting this false narrative of what people should be, I'm grounded in that. And so I would say I'm not walking in my identity fully, but I know who God says I am. And it's kind of an unfolding on a day-to-day basis over time. And so that's where I am today. Even moving forward in the midst of doubt sometimes and unbelief, knowing that I have a purpose here, and we all have a purpose, and it's up to us to discover it. So I hope I answered the question.
You did amazing. You did amazing. I think that what you just reminded me of is you're an author of a book called Believing More. Believing for More or Believing
Yes.
More?
Believing for More. Mm-hmm.
So tell me, because in order to believe for more, you have to want more and know that there's more, right?
Yes.
And then you have to understand that you're tapping into your own personal royal identity. And what I heard, and I just want to chime in on this. What stood out for me was when you are in a relationship with self and you're making moves, you're already doing the work. So whether you feel like you're perfect, because none of us are, you're still moving. Yes. There are so many people that get so afraid of themselves that they can't even tap into the royal identity and really understand who they are as a woman. So this identity piece is for our domestic violence conference that we're having next month in a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. And understanding how being in an abusive relationship really affects your identity. It makes you feel like you're not good enough, you're not worthy, because all of those old seeds that have been planted, the abusive relationship waters it. Yeah. Yeah. So tell me what area in your book can talk to believing for more for myself.
One of the main chapters that I talk about is really self-image. And the self-image is really about reframing and changing the self-image is going back to identity, because what's implanted in our subconscious mind over things that have happened over the years, sometimes they're deep and we don't know what they are. But if we look around us in our environment gives us a clue of kind of what our identity is. And in order to start to begin to change that self-image, I mean, I say in my book, there's 4 things that we can start to do. And it's finding out who God says we are, writing affirmations of who we want to be, and start to declare those. I say declare those out loud over and over. Writing out our vision of who we want to be. And I believe meditating, just thinking about it over and over. Those are like some of the four keys. I think I may have missed one, but I believe those are written, spoken, singing, and meditating.
And I like it. I like it because I facilitate the same type of conversations. To work with people that are in the process of transforming their life, their mind, their bodies, and their spirits, you can't work with a person who have not transformed theirs. Ooh. Because where's the proof? Where's the proof?
That's true.
Show me that you can do this, right?
Yes.
And I was on the phone with my son yesterday because, again, my children are my friends. So I was on the phone with my oldest son, and he started to give me a timeline of the mother that he have known me to be now. So he started talking about, well, mama used to do this, and look at you now, and look at all of those women, because we're talking about my transition, because I will go home with the Lord. That's where I'm going. And because I'm working hard at that. But in doing so, we're having this conversation about business and, you know, what he see for me and how we could do it, because he's good at that stuff. And he said, Mom, when I walked down that hallway with all those beautiful women and all those souls in the hallway, it reminded me of how much work that you've done. And I love, it's not my love language, words of affirmation, it's not. But when I get affirmed through my children, because they know me. Yes. They don't know what I say. Yes. They know what I've done. Yes. And when he was like, Mama, look at you go. I'm so proud of you. I was so excited. I could feel my spirit shaking in praise, because I said, God came and got me from the pits of darkness, right? From darkness. But it started with understanding my royal identity. Who do I belong to? Who do I worship? And again, when you're having conversations with people, some people are very religious, and it's like, you got to do this. I'm not. I talk to God all day, every day. I live to my best ability, and I'm constantly working on that, because even the people that go to church all the time is not living real good, right? They just get used to congregation. A ritual. But, so that's why it's a ritual. I get up, I go to church, but then you doing this, you're lying, you're stealing, you do. See, I feel differently. I feel like I have to be the very best version of myself every day, because I am royalty, because of the gift that God has given me. Gift of life, gift of discernment, gift of selflessness, because it's not always about me. I care about others. There are so many people that they're in for themselves. And what I love about you, and some things that people may not know, is you're one of my pillars of my strength. I love my Wednesday mornings with Mastermind and Mauj. I love that, baby. 5:30 in the morning, right? Yeah. Champions is up doing our work. Let's go. And, right? We're up. We're talking to God. We're figuring out how we can be better women. We're figuring out how we can help each other. And I'm gonna tell you, you have been that for me since 2022. Hey. And thank you. Thank you. You're non-judgmental. When I come up with these ideas, because baby, I'm a creative. When I come up with these ideas, you pull how it works out of me. You know, and I love that about our relationship. And so as we continue to you know, serve the world and help women understand what their true identity is when it comes to royalty. I mean, really look at that. How do you connect with God? How are you in a place that can make you the very best person you will be? So in closing, I thank you for saying yes today. And I know we only had a little bit of time, but I wanted to bring you back, because you came a couple years ago and you were amazing. And I think you coming back just to hear you and see you're looking different and you're doing things differently. Thank you for keep growing. Thank you for allowing me to be your sister on this journey. I so appreciate it. And if you could tell one woman, just talk to that one woman. I don't know who that woman is, but what would you tell her?
I would tell her, number one, to find a person like you in their life, because as we walk through life, sometimes we try to do things on our own, and having someone that's helping you when you're weak or when you're falling off, which Toyia has done for me, is important. So many times we try to do things, you know, we're strong, or we act like we're the strong ones, and on the inside we're hurting. So one of the things that I would encourage anyone listening to do, is to find a positive influence in your life, and then try to start to find pillar scriptures, I would say, scriptures that help you with hope, and start to build hope in your life so that you can start to take steps forward. I love reading. Find books that maybe you've heard about. Look at YouTube videos that might encourage you, or things on social media, to start to try to build up that hope in yourself first, because sometimes life can seem so overwhelming. We can feel like we're in a dark hole, but sometimes it's that first step. So that, I'm just going to keep it simple today. It's that first step, taking that first step and knowing that you are the only one in your life that can change the situation. Nobody's going to come save you. God has put everything for us, but we still have to take that action step, of just one baby step, and just do one thing every day to try to encourage your mindset and surround yourself with positive people.
So how can my listeners find you? Where are you?
Where am I? Well, I will tell you, to be fully transparent, for the past couple years, I've been going through some things myself. And so I have focused on my career and just myself. So I do have, I'm starting back up. My social medias name is Prosper with Mauj. So you can find me on Instagram or Facebook there if you want to connect, and I'll be posting encouraging content starting here soon. So thank you so much, Latoya, for allowing me to be here today on your show. And I hope that one thing I've said encouraged someone to just keep moving. You've got it in you.
And I want to say, this is not a show. This is a conversation to inspire and to educate our community. You're sitting at home, unsure of your connection with God. You're not really knowing, how do I feel? Where do I fit? Who's the person I need to be? You're looking for a connection. My name is Toyia Conway-Hampton, and for the last 25 years, I've been supporting women and connecting, linking, and bonding with each other. If something we've said here today, please click the link below and join our community. And come on over here, sisters, and let us help you with your royal identity. Have a wonderful day.